Wonderful story explorers! Are you ready for an adventure back in time? Today, we're going to hear a super exciting story about a very special king named Josiah. Now, Josiah became king when he was only 8 years old. Can you imagine that? Even though he was young, he had a big heart that loved God very much. But there was a problem in his kingdom. The beautiful temple, God's special house, was old and falling apart. And even worse, most of the people had forgotten God's rules and promises. They weren't living in ways that made God happy. One day, King Josiah decided, we must fix the temple. So he sent his workers to clean it up and make it beautiful again. While they were working, dusting away cobwebs and moving old things, a high priest named Hilkiah found something incredible. Tucked away in a dusty corner was a scroll, a very old and important book. It was the book of the law, God's own words to his people. It had been lost for a very, very long time. When the scroll was brought to King Josiah, he had his secretary read it aloud. As Josiah listened to God's words, his eyes filled with tears. He realized how far his people had wandered from God's ways. He was so sad about it that he tore his robes, which was a way to show he was truly sorry. But Josiah didn't just stay sad. He took action. He gathered all the people together, from the oldest grandma to the youngest child. He stood before them and read God's words from the scroll for everyone to hear. Then, he made a promise to God. He promised to follow all of God's rules with his whole heart. And all the people promised with him. Josiah then went through the whole land, cleaning it up. He got rid of all the things that did honor God and reminded everyone to love and worship only the one true God. Because a young king found a lost book, a whole nation came back to God. This story shows us how powerful and important God's words are. Just like King Josiah, when we read the Bible, it helps us know God better and shows us the best way to live. It's like a treasure map that leads us right to God's heart. Thank you for joining our story time today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing adventures from the Bible. See you next time!